Good afternoon, ladies and gents, and today we're going to be doing a different tutorial. Usually I do computer tutorials, but we're going to be playing with water, as you can see with a washing machine behind me. In front of me. And this tutorial is going to be about feeding your garden with your washing machine discharge water. So without further ado, let's get into it. Why would you do this? So first and foremost, me personally, I'm out the country on tank water. So rather than filling my doing a garden with clean water, I can recycle in the garden. The plants will eat it anyway and actually use it as nourishment. This water in here will actually and also the underneath the washing machine, the pump will be doing all the action. So I don't actually need another pump to pump it into where I want it. It'll all do it on this end right here, just through the washing machine. So as you can see on this side, we've got the actual discharge hose here. It's going up and it's actually going out the window. I had to secure this window as well. So I've secured the window at the same time. Yep, so she's secured. So that's the inside. So that's all that's on the inside. I will show you the rig on the outside, but I'll pause this video and I'll meet you on the other side of this window. Sure. So we're on the outside, on the other side of this window, and as you can see, there's the pipe there. I just got these metal bars to climb up because I can show you. So this is actually in a big thick metal pipe, which I'll show you right here, which is actually tied up to this pipe here just to keep it secure and on top, because we don't want that to fall. So that's tied. So here's where it's inserted. You can just see the washing machine pipe inserted into there, and that goes all the way to there, which I'll show you. I don't want to fall, it just almost fell, just got to be safe. So as you can see over here is the other end, which this end is actually smaller than the other end, which was great because I managed to screw because it had like a little part where you can screw onto the pipe. So I screwed a hose connection to it, usually what you would screw into the tap to put your hose in the tap. Well, it screws directly onto this pipe, which actually holds this in. It's not fully in because I need a little bit of leakage just to relieve the pipe once the washing machine's finished, and it doesn't need to be, and it just drains out eventually. It'll take around about 24 hours, but we'll go up on the roof. I've got to actually use drag these metal things to get on the roof, and I'll show you what I've done on the roof, and then I'll show you what I've done on the other side of the house, and then we'll show her in action. We'll put it all into action. So I'm just going to climb onto my tank. So this side is actually lower than the side where the washing machine is. The reason why you'd do that is because what the washing machine does when it turns off or pauses while draining, if this side was higher than the other side, which if I stuck it on the tank it would be, what will happen is the water that's contained in here, because obviously it needs to pass through here to get to its destination, but the excess water that will still be in here when you turn it off, it'll end up sucking back into the machine, which you don't want. So it is recommended to have gravity one side lower, the opposite side lower where the pipe is connected. So that side high, this side low, because so when the washing machine does stop, it'll suck, but then it won't suck all the water back. It'll eventually just drip how it's dripping now. So let's climb on top of the roof. The roof, yep. But we'll get to get on the tank first. So I'm just climbing on top of the tank. Yep. So there's the hose that goes on top of the tank. I've also got like a little thing over here to hold it. Goes along and then goes off the other side. So let me get on my roof so I can show you what I've done on this other side. Yeah. So just mind it, this is my aerial, my big TV, chimney, satellite dish for the internet, satellite internet. Not a part of this tutorial, I know, but we gotta go past it. Just right, I just gotta be careful, make sure I don't break the roof. So I've just got this roof is not as reinforced, but that roof where the hoses is. So I've just got to make sure I crawl slowly along here, just so I don't wreck the roof and cause leakages at the back. Oh. Let me get down on this side, on this roof, because once I'm down on here, she is solid. Right, so here's the other end of the pipe of the hose, and this hose is then fed into another metal pipe which goes into this old bathtub, which I'm going to be using as water storage for now until I get 1,000 litre, but it will store water. I just got to make sure I block that plug hole so it doesn't come out. So yeah, so that's pretty much the rig that I've done over the things. Over this note, if you're going to do a rig like this over the roof, it is if you're on tank water, I strongly recommend make sure that you don't got any holes in the hose, because you don't want this water feeding back into your tank if it's leaking onto the roof, which goes into the gutterings, which goes into the tank, because this water is technically not good for you. It is good for your plants, but it's not good for you. So if you are going to do it over the roof, I have made sure this doesn't have holes, so this is not a holy hose, which is a good thing. And yeah, so I'm going to pause this video, and we'll meet you back at the washing machine. So we're back at the washing machine again, which is actually going to be doing all the action of this rig. So just for this tutorial, she's got water in her, she's ready to drain. So we're going to stick this washing machine on drain, and then at the same time as the washing machine's draining, I will show you that this trick works. So let's drain. So yep, she's draining. So we'll just leave that to drain. Take you through the house. Just put on my boots. Alright, so there's water running through it, leaking. It's a leakage outside, but that's good, that's for pressure. In case got a blockage. Rigged up the hose. And that's running water through it. And if we go around to where we were before, as you should be able to see, the bathtub is filling up. So she's filling up. Well, actually it's not filling up, it's actually draining out, but I've got to block that thing off. But as you can see, this is the washing machine draining. So this water that you see coming out of this pipe is actually the discharge from the washing machine. So yeah. So what I do when I do this up properly is I will block this hole. So this will end up filling up with all water. Because I can easily do that with a milk bottle lid and a bread bag, just backwards and forwards over it. So so she's running. It's emptying, it's draining. So that is how I did my garden rig. It works like a charm. As I said, the washing machine's doing all the action. I don't have to have an additional pump for pumping out this water. The washing machine will do that all for me. So yeah, that is how you use, washing machine water to feed your garden. So I'll just let that, put this back in here. And yep, so that is how you would rig your washing machine and use it for garden water, which that pallet box there is going to be used as a raised bed. In the beginning process of setting up gardens and having the water there transferred from one side of the house to another would be great, because there's no tanks on the side, and just having that little bit of water to thing would be great. So that is my tutorial for today of rigging up water for gardening. My way of doing it. There's several ways of doing it, but nonetheless this way works. And until next time, you all have a good day and night. And until next time, I like to say cha-cha.